What is up, YouTube? Finally making the long awaited full day of eating video here in prep. We're now under 8 weeks out. It's Tuesday today, so about 7.5, a little over that. Just finished cardio in the morning. I realized I wasn't even supposed to do cardio because I'm not supposed to do fasted cardio on leg day, today's leg day, but whatever, a little extra won't hurt me. Jumped in the cold tub, and I swear to God, getting in that cold tub makes me so hungry, and like the temperature in the cold tub goes from like 5 degrees to like 7.5 when I'm in there. So I'm like, there's gotta be a lot of calories burnt to like change the temperature of the water. But either way, I'm starving right now, so I'm gonna jump right into it. But most important note, every time I get up in the morning and I'm really tired, I sit on the stairs on this like landing, and Pudson here has taken up after me. I was just in the shower, came out, she's just sitting right there waiting. This is the perch of the house, because from here you can see into the kitchen and the living room, and you can just scout on people. So yeah, gonna make breakfast. Alright, so my breakfast is as basic as a white girl in the fall, and it is including literally oats and eggs, and literally cannot get more basic as a bodybuilder diet. But eggs are a lot less than I was having, like 4 whole eggs usually in the off season. Now it's down to 2 whole eggs and 200 grams of egg whites. So my first step, I scramble it up. Still my favorite way to do it. Sadly, it doesn't look orange anymore, and I can't pretend like it's orange juice and I'm gonna drink it, so don't drink your egg whites once again. We're gonna be cooking these. I would eat my eggs first, and the next step while I'm doing that is I cook my oats on the stove. I never used to be someone who cooked oats on the stove. I was just too lazy, always in the microwave. But I feel like they have a little more volume and they just taste a little better, and on prep, that's very important. Alright, so eggs always finish first, and I always think I should put them on later so they don't get cold, but it is what it is. Next step is I get a scoop of protein in my oats, and I used to mix it in, but lately I've been putting it in a cup right here, and I add a little water, and I turn it into like a paste slash sauce that I can like drizzle on top of my oats. And then if you put it in like a flat Tupperware container, so it's not like a thick amount of oats, and you have a thin layer of like sauce over top, every bite you get like the contrast of the plain oats and then the sauce, and it tastes really good. And the trick with this is you just cannot put too much water in. I often do, and it becomes way too watery, as I might have done this time on video, obviously. Hey, it's not too bad. This is a little too watery, so like I tried to say in the first part of that clip, put water in very slowly, like drizzle it, and if you do this, mix it in until it becomes like a paste, or however thick you want it, and then just pour that on your oats. Also forgot to mention, I get a medium-sized banana, as clarified in my diet, with my breakfast, and I always put it in my oats. So the bananas I got were fucking huge from Costco, so I cut like a bit off it every time. So this is like 3/4 of a large banana. I just cut it into slices and then throw that shit around. I cut it into slices and cut the slices in half, and I just drizzle that on top of the oats. Final step, just drizzle the sauce on top. Alright, so final product is 2 whole eggs, 200 grams of egg whites, 80 grams of oats, like 3/4 of a scoop of protein, 3/4 of a banana, drizzled on top there, and of course a little bit of ketchup, because ketchup is life. I'm even wearing the shirt right now, but you can't see it because I have a hoodie over it. Ketchup will probably be taken out soon, bananas will probably be taken out soon, all the good shit will be gone probably soon, but for now, I'm still eating a good amount of food, enjoying it, but I'm still starving all the time, so hopefully it means my body's still changing. I just cracked under 250 pounds, so my diet is just gonna change starting at this 8-week point. For the first time, it's gonna take out some carbs and shit out of my meals, so the hunger will be starting soon for real. But for now, like I said, I'm absolutely starving, so I'm just gonna eat. Alright, so meal number 2, about as exciting as it gets. The only change is some sweet potato. Also, I put ground turkey in this meal. I normally do chicken. I'm supposed to do chicken, but got some bougie, fancy, lean ground turkey, put it in here. And vegetable of choice lately has been zucchini. You can zucchini, wow. You can put zucchini in the air fryer for like 8 minutes, and then it's done, and it tastes really good. It's super low calorie, and I've just been enjoying it, so that's why I've been eating it all the time. Also, just kind of remembered that normally when I do these, I put in my fitness pal and I calculate the calories. Weird, but I have no idea how many calories I've been eating throughout this prep or anything. So I'm gonna calculate it today. Everyone always asks me, how many calories are you eating right now? And I'm always like, I have no idea. I don't count calories. I don't really do macros. I know kind of how much protein I need to get in, and those divided by 6 meals a day, that doesn't change throughout my prep. What changes is kind of the fats and carbs around it. So I follow a meal plan and I eat the same thing every single day. This full day of eating is my full month, 2 months, whatever of eating. Nothing changes off it. So to me, it doesn't really matter what my macros are or my calories are. I know when I eat version 1 of the meal plan, my body is getting leaner, and when I stop getting leaner, I make adjustments to said meal. Ian makes adjustments to said meal plan and keep making changes. And this is what I've done my entire bodybuilding career. My meals have never changed as I go through my prep. It's pretty much always potato, chicken, fish, rice, eggs, oats. That's it. That's all I've ever really eaten in prep. It works well with my body. It digests well. It fuels me properly. It keeps my energy levels consistent. And for me, it's just been the most optimal way of doing things. Anyways, I'll put this meal to my fitness pal. I'll go back to the last meal after I calculate it, and I'll put it in like in writing underneath. But this meal comes out to 362 calories. So it ain't really a whole lot, but it's 180 grams of chicken, 200 grams of raw weight of sweet potato, and a little bit of zucchini. So really not much going on here, but it is what it is. We're trying to get absolutely shredded. We're going back to back this year, winning the second Olympia, so gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm saying that now as my diet still has a lot of food in it and will be decreasing a lot from this point. But still, hopefully my body adjusts and I get less hungry, but I've been starving lately. Either way, I'm gonna eat this meal, and next meal will be pre-workout, so I'll catch you then.
I'm gonna be having a shrimp saute with rice and coconut aminos.
Shrimp saute?
No, not shrimp. I was trying to sound fancy. Cut that shit out. We're not in.
It is cooking time with Courtney right now. This is her being an absolute queen, prepping all the fish in the world. This is how much fish I eat. Just pure fish. This is getting ready for my next meal. This is chicken. If you didn't know. Do you like this content, babe?
Well,
this is content.
This is turkey.
Wait. This is turkey?
Turkey?
That's turkey. Yeah, so it's cooking day with Courtney. This is her actually saving my life, cooking all my shit for me, and me becoming a lazy piece of shit. She's been here doing it a lot for me. I still cook some of my own meals when she was gone early this morning. But this is gonna be my pre-workout meal. And I told you my last full day of eating I did my off season. Fish has become a much closer friend of mine. Frying it up on the pan, just like this. Frying it up on the pan just like that, kind of get it almost a little crispy. Tastes a lot better. And some coconut aminos in there. But yeah, so pre-workout meal is going to be 200 grams of rice, 180 grams of white fish, and again, that same kind of veggie mix I was doing. And this meal gets a little bit of pineapple in it. I used to get 60 grams of pineapple. It's cut down to 40 now. So again, today's a sad day, just cutting all my food down, but I'm trying to get shredded. I got a lot of weight to lose, over 2 pounds every week for the next 8 weeks or so. So locking it down. But yeah, this is my favorite meal to have before the gym. I like having white rice because it just sits well with me before I train. And it's leg day, so it's gotta be a good fucking day. I might have to take pre-workout today even. I don't know, I'm rambling on, but I'm gonna make this meal and eat it.
What's up, guys? Chris here. Meal number 3, pre-workout.
I don't say what's up guys every clip. That'd be so annoying. 6 times of fucking... Alright, so final product, pre-workout meal. Here's some fish and a rice cake. Minus the rice cake, plus some rice. But putting on my favorite salsa here, I've definitely talked about this already, the Herdez Verde green salsa. Very delicious. Something that probably needs to be cut out when I get closer into prep, but I eat sauces on my food year round and from the beginning of my prep, and I use the same amounts. So even when I'm cutting calories, it's not like I'm adding more sauce to make up for that. It's always consistently the same, so I'm still eating less. And that's kind of one of the big, huge, important things for prep, is being consistent. So when you make changes, the changes are actually changing shit, instead of just like, oh, I'm gonna take out 100 grams of rice and put in 100 grams of fucking salsa on my meal, because you're obviously not gonna lose weight. But also what I like to do is, because I like to have a lot of sauce on my food, is I start eating without anything on it, and I just enjoy the first few bites, maybe even half of it like that, and then I put salsa on at the end, so I'm not overdoing the sauce. And Here's a delicious way to enjoy almost 2 different flavored meals. Keep the variety up when you're in prep. The other thing I wanted to mention is how I keep saying how like I got it to like 8 weeks out without my diet changing at all, starting at 14 weeks out. And something that's like obvious but not really always thought about is the better your off season, the easier your prep is going to be. So in like last year when I got my hernia surgery and it wasn't all that great, I wasn't eating a whole lot and I wasn't training quite as hard, as consistently or as long. Leading to prep, my metabolism wasn't as high, my body wasn't as used to so much food. So this year, I'd been killing my off season, eating so much food. You guys saw my last full day of eating. My body was like accustomed to that. I was still in decent shape eating that much food. So when I started to cut, my body was just like, holy shit, we're used to so much. Now we're getting less. It's a lot easier to get leaner. And I was able to eat more for longer. And still, this is more food than I would normally eat in previous years at 8 weeks out. So your off season is more important than just putting on muscle. It's like prepping your body, your metabolism and everything to get ready for your prep, so you don't have to suffer and eat nothing like a bikini girl like I did last year. But eat your damn food in the off season. Don't get fat, just eat what you can. Try and keep the food similar all year round. Try and get huge, try and get shredded. But I'm gonna eat this meal and get some pre-workout in me, I think today, that or coffee, and then head to the gym. All right, now that I've had me fish and me rice cake, pre-workout gonna go down. I always have a lot of options in terms of what I want to take pre-workout. You guys know I don't always take caffeine. Sometimes I go stim free, and then sometimes I go low caffeine, sometimes I go high. I'm really all over the place. This is my favorite thing to do if I'm doing low stim. This is Jack Factory Cognisurge, berry lemonade flavored. Berry lemonade is like the best flavor of anything ever. But pretty much this one's more of like a focus rather than like an intense thing, so it helps you focus on shit. The guys in the office, at least they use this to work even and stuff, and I've even taken it on my days off when I have a bunch of shit I have to catch up on. I took it the other day when I had to do my taxes, and I think it helped me. I felt focused, and I'm normally not, especially doing my taxes, so it helped. It's lower caffeine. It's got 125 milligrams of caffeine. It's got stuff like tyrosine, lion's mane, cognizin, which is their profile, L-theanine, and a bunch of other good shit in there. So yeah, if you guys want to try any Jack Factory shit, you already know, use code CBUM. This is going down. I think the Nitro Surge is 180 milligrams. This is 125. Nitro Surge, sometimes I go double, up to double, usually 1.5. But for now, we're doing 125 megs Cognisurge, and we're gonna go buck up this workout. I'm not gonna film it, don't have anyone to film, just gonna focus on training. Today's video is a full day of eating anyway, so when I get back, I'll show you what's next. All right, so post-workout meal, I was very impatient and pretty much just ate all of it, but it's 200 grams of rice, 190 grams of white fish, and a little bit of asparagus in there. Also been using this mustard. Company's called the Social Club, smoking hot honey mustard flavored, and I just drizzled a little bit of water in there from the tap and then like stirred it up so it was more watered down and even less calories, and it kind of spreads better on you because sometimes honey mustard's thick as fuck. But this is post-workout meal. I have nothing to say right now. So I'm just gonna finish this meal. Courtney laughs at me every time I do this today. I'm always like, what do I say on the camera?
I'm not laughing at you.
There you are.
Nothing. Just here we go. I'm eating.
I'm hungry,
Right.
So I will see you later.
Same day.
Same
thing, different day.
all day, every day. All right, so I'll catch you for meal number 4. Wait, this is 4 or 5. All right, so hopped in the shower, cleaned my sweaty ass up, then got online with the boys, played a little bit of Warzone. No dubs tonight, sadly, but we got 2 second place finishes, a 4th and the 7th or something like that, which for us is good because I am still not very good at Call of Duty, but a little bit better. And I think I need to upload another video to kind of redeem myself from the last time I put one up, me playing COD, because I was horrendous then, and now I'm like average maybe, still not very good, but we at least get top 10 finishes a lot, and a couple dubs. So maybe if you guys want to see some Warzone clips, I'll try and set it up again. I can screen record and put my camera on me, kind of sync the footage, because I don't really know how to stream properly. But if you guys give a shit about that, maybe I'll do that. Anyways, point this video is about eating. Hope you guys aren't expecting anything exciting, because this is pretty much the same meal I had earlier today. 180 grams of chicken, 200 grams of sweet potato, a little bit of veggies on it. And that's literally all she wrote. Been super plain, super basic. Haven't been even salting my meals, which I do not recommend to the average person at all. because of my own water retention issues and whatnot, I limit my salt intake because my body just doesn't handle it as well as most people do. So this is literally just plain chicken, plain potato, and plain zucchini that was baked and air fried and shit. But it still tastes pretty good when you're as hungry as I am. So I'm just gonna get this down and then probably eat my next meal in like an hour and a half, which is salmon and some veggies. So we'll get to that next time. All right, so we finally made it to the final meal of the day, and it does not look very appetizing at all, but it's all right. It consists of 200 grams of salmon and a little bit of broccoli. Obviously, if you like salmon, then farmed Atlantic salmon. It's always farmed, right?
Yeah,
pretty much.
That's what you want to get.
Yeah, Atlantic salmon is like the really good, fatty, thick salmon. When you go to restaurants, everywhere you go, that it tastes amazing. But it's not the best for you. It's farmed. It's kind of full of shit sometimes. It's usually got more fat. This like shit right here. This is the good shit. This is the fresh caught salmon. Wild caught, sorry. So it's not farmed. There's no bullshit in it. It's just like more organic and natural and better for the body. That's what I'm eating, and it's not very enjoyable. It definitely gets a lot drier. So if you want something you want to cook and eat it immediately. But hey, health is the name of the game this prep, so that's what we're trying to do. Obviously, fuck, I didn't count my macros yet either, and it's too late for me to bother, so maybe I'm gonna put a clip of this tomorrow morning at the end of this video. But this is the end of the video. Obviously my food's not too bad right now. It's still a decent amount, even though I'm fucking starving all the time and I'm starting to get exhausted already. I'm passing on the couch now midday, just like can't even keep my eyes open. So prep's hitting, and compared to last year at 7 weeks out, I look, first of all, or like 8 weeks out, whatever it is, I look way better and I'm eating a lot more. So that's just like proof that my body's working better and there's less stress on my system to need to force like fat off me or to force weight off me. It's just overall better if you can eat more while getting in shape. It just means your body's working better, you're in a healthier state. So that being said, I'm gonna put this down, eat it, and I'll probably put a tiny clip after this one just to explain the macros and the calories because I'm way too lazy to count that right now. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you in the morning. Alright, so to finally wrap this video up and to give you guys like a little bit of a insight on kind of what's changed. At the beginning of prep, very beginning, my quantities were just like higher of everything. My meals were the exact same. My rice was at like 275, my potato was at 300. So potato was double, rice was a fair amount more, and I also had rice cakes post-workout. I had 3 rice cakes and jam, and I also had a carb powder intra-workout. A little more oats in the morning too. I think that's about it. Mainly changes, but like I say, my food never actually changes itself. And as I'm making this video, it took me a while to edit the last part, and I was just being lazy and delayed and not doing my shit. So it's been a few days since I filmed the actual full day of eating, and my diet has already changed and it's gone down a little bit. So I'm gonna have to do another one in a couple weeks or so. But total calories for this one are approximately, because I never really trust MyFitnessPal, it says 2,243 calories, which brings my macros are about 260 grams of protein, 25 grams of fat, 225 grams of carbs. And again, I really don't trust the macros on MyFitnessPal because I find everything has more protein than it really does on it, and it's kind of random. But I'm eating around 2,300 calories as of right now. I mean, right now I'm eating less, but I was for the video you saw. Now it's probably just around 2,000, maybe slightly under. But yeah, so that's 7.5 weeks out diet. Not too bad, can't really complain. I thought it was gonna be a lot more when I put it into MyFitnessPal and it was only that much. I was like, oh shit, damn. To me that feels like a lot of food because I'm used to having like such low calories in prep. Last year I was around like 1,500 calories at 6 weeks out, and that was absolute hell. But my body keeps changing every single day and I feel pretty good with it. I have the odd day, like every time I take a rest day, I'm beat. And I'm like, one of the huge things I've learned, and I'll get into this in another video, is how fucking important rest is specifically for me, who my body doesn't handle stress very well. So I've been taking like pretty much 2 rest days off a week, and every time they come, I'm like gassed, just like sleeping all day, like so tired, feeling like crap, and then I feel much better the next day. So get your rest, follow the plan. That's all I gotta say for now. I'll catch you guys in the next video.